She says men can't handle a real independent woman for this reason.
Feel that the men that are available to us, and I'm talking about across the color spectrum, across the age spectrum, trust me, I've done them all, they are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership.
Damn.
Dusty AF. Men. In other words, you're dusty. Across every age and color spectrum, you're all pretty much dusty. You don't earn as much as her.
No one cares.
From BBC.com, in specific locales, young women make more than their male counterparts, earning 120% of men's salaries, in some cases. Some high-earning broads.
They don't fucking give a shit.
Why is the pay gap flipped in certain areas? Which is my point. West Virginia is a US state commonly cited for its coal mines and country roads, not for its place in the pay gap conversation. But according to a new Pew Research Center analysis of US Census data, the metropolitan area of Morgantown, the state's third largest city, home to West Virginia University, is one of only a few places in the nation where women out-earn their male counterparts.
With your broke ass.
Now, some wealthy broads. In this area, the median salary of full-time female workers younger than 30 is 14% more than the median salary of men in the same group.
Bruh.
Damn. In fact, the Appalachian City is second just behind Wenatchee, I think, not sure, in the state of Washington, on a top 10 list of metro areas where women younger than 30 come out on top comparatively. So in other words, in a part of West Virginia, there are some women who are out earning men. It's a place where the gender wage gap, it doesn't exist. It can't exist. It's backwards. Yeah? My point is, in modern times,
They are not positioned to protect
nor provide.
women are shaming men for not earning as much money as if men are just lacking for some reason, not understanding that, well, some men may be lacking, all men aren't. A lot of men don't have as much opportunities as women to make money nowadays. Someone said that's wrong and weak-minded.
So it's been 2 years now since I quit my 9-to-5 job as a legal assistant to become a spicy content creator.
A woman could get a job through education and career
Legal assistant,
and have a nice life. If that doesn't work, if she looks good enough, what else can she do?
spicy content creator.
Now, as a man, can you do that?
I know that you've said that you cannot teach a man or tell a man how to be a man. So I will not ask you to indict men in this question. But I do want you to speak, Iyanla, to how women need to, position ourselves so that we can be in our divinity, so we can have our crowns right.
Okay, all right. Okay. It's all...
Crowns right.
Every time I have to make a point to something where women use their
Crowns right.
majestic goddess divinity
Bullshit.
energy, it's just always like, okay, all right, I'm going to skip over all of that crap and address you as a woman. From the beginning, she's upselling herself. Women that deify themselves over men, as a lot of modern women do, they're just better than us. Oh, we're just El Galabarge. We're crap and dusty. All of us. Okay. You do notice how women sing their own praises and sniff their own farts just before they diminish men in some way.
Can create and not build when some of us, quite frankly, feel that the men that are available to us, and I'm talking about across the color spectrum, across the age spectrum, trust me, I've done them all.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. I am sure you have. I'm sure you've done them all. You've done them all. That's why your eyes are closed, stuck shut. Yeah?
Disgusting.
Memories.
Oh,
I'm just saying, I don't know if it happened. I'm just speculating. I mean, she's done every age and spectrum. You know, someone, somewhere must have stuck their love in her eye. I'm just saying, you know, it must have happened.
They are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership.
Damn.
Would you date a bus driver? Would you date
If
a
he
bus
owns
driver?
the bus.
Yo, wicked.
Demon. Oh my God, what a demonic woman. All right, that's too much. She's not. Take it back. That came out too quickly. Demon!
Would you date
If
a
he
bus
owns
driver?
the bus.
But what a wicked woman. That's probably a bit still too strong. But demon! Look, I understand her point. She's making a point of standards as a woman. She makes a good living. Why not have standards? She deserves to have her standards, of course.
Date a
If he
bus
owns
driver?
the bus.
No dispute at all. But the attitude is like, for what? You have to think to yourself as a man, how could you become so successful as a woman and still be so bitter?
Who hurt you?
It's like, damn woman. I don't know what it is about money that makes a lot of women just act like dudes. It's like they grow a pair of balls and it just becomes some just blokish dudes. And it's not attractive at all. But then again, most of us can't afford her. Most of us are dusty to her.
The bus.
So if you're a bus driver, you're working any form of transport services, unless you're a pilot or something, I don't know. You're inferior to her. Yeah? It's a bit classist, wouldn't you say?
Bus.
If he owns
No.
it. If he owns the bus.
See, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Because the standards and requisites, and I'm not talking about him laying on his sofa playing video games all day. I'm not talking about that. But the standards and the criteria that we use to measure men is off for who we are as women and who they are in this society. I would date a bus driver if he loved driving the bus, if he was a man of integrity, if he was good to his mama, if he treated me well, I would date a bus.
But none of that matters if he does not make enough money. Yeah, so if you think your personality and character matters to these high-earning independent women, yeah, you're fooling yourself. You're fooling yourself. Have a nice day.
To
Protect nor provide.